Hello.
Yo.
Uh, we're back with another video. And without our friend.
Yep.
Which was really nice to have. She will be here a couple of times. But not for a while, I guess. Anyway, what are we doing? As this is actually... Unless we want to do Ruby on Saturday.
Yeah. So, right now, top 10 anime cliches.
Yes. I had this idea, and I'm like, oh, I want to do it. And the 10 to 6, in my opinion, are the most annoying, while 5 to 1 are the ones that I like the most.
Okay.
That's how I split it up. Like, 10 is the least annoying, 6 is, like, the most annoying, while 5 is, like, something I like, 1 is something I really like.
I would have done it the opposite way, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm like, I can't find 10 cliches that I like, and I can't find 10 that I hate, so I'll just split it up like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, ones you don't really like.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yes, I agree. Over-sexualization of women young and old. And also objectifying them. Goddamn.
I tried to do an example.
This is an amazing example. If you can't recognize it, this is High School of the Dead. And this is the exact reason I can't watch this show. I just can't get past it.
This is, like, one of the reasons why I couldn't watch it in the beginning. But now, older, I waited about a year before I actually watched it. And it's one of my favorite series. But I do agree this is a big reason of why, especially women, will not watch any anime.
Zombie porn.
People won't watch Fairy Tail because of how the proportions of
Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy and Urza, and I'm like...
Okay, but with Lucy, that's actually part of her character.
It's part of the character, but I have friends who are like, oh, well, how they draw her, it doesn't make any sense, and it just makes her really, like, over-sexual and all that. I don't want to watch it for that.
Okay, in certain situations, Lucy is supposed to be like that. Like, the very first time we see her, she's trying to use her breasts to get free stuff. Because that's who she is.
I don't know, like, they just won't watch it because of this. This is a great reason because of how... You see how this is in the opening.
And of course, I mean, okay, yes, it might just be a culture thing because the age of consent is younger in Japan, but still, this is ridiculous.
And also...
Especially in this show, High School of the Dead, oh my god.
There's one scene, like, in particular that makes me, like, really kind of creeped out over this, which I don't know if you know the scene where they're on, the bus, and it's, like, a totally different group, but they're, like, also high school students that they knew, and they all escaped together, but the main people left them, because the main teacher was a total asshole. The teacher made all the students have sex with each other so he could get arousal.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And I'm like, that's wrong. And they all just, like, die anyway, so fuck that. So yeah, this is, I don't like it, but yet, this is, like, on the low of things of cliches. Because I may not like it, but I can at least handle it.
Okay.
In certain situations.
9. Breaking logic.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but also, like, it's a cartoon.
I know it's an anime, but I mean, if there are some things that... If they're trying to be as real as they can, and yet they do something that totally goes against it, then to me, that pisses me off.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it if it's, like, a regular slice of life.
Yeah, if it's,
and they
like,
do something really fucking stupid, and it's like, what?
Yeah, if it's, like, a regular thing, like, Say I Love You, or My Little Monster, and then they do something that's, like, unrealistic, that would piss me off. But if it's, like, something magical and fantasy, and they do something like that, if they do it the right way, it will make sense. But if it's so obvious, like in, I didn't want to use Bleach as a reference. In, like, Dragon Ball, anything with that, how he will somehow win, or somehow do that, I'm like, just lose.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You're telling the main character to lose?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just in the cage. The dog cage.
But yeah, I just don't like that. pisses me off if it doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god. Okay, yes. Number 8. Whiny antagonist and protagonist. Oh my god. Let me just say.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay.
We're going to
I just saw the character in the top right. I saw him and I hate him so much.
I have never seen these shows that these characters are from, but I know how much of a bitch Alucard is.
Alucard? Yeah.
Yeah. Alucard.
I was like, what?
I know I got his name wrong. Like,
I think that's his name. I don't know. I spent so much time hating that guy.
Aloise.
Oh, I thought you were talking about him.
No, I was talking
about
about him.
Yeah, Aloise.
That's Aloise. But then Makoto, Aloise, and then Fairy Fucker.
From Sword Art Online. Fuck that guy. But also,
apparently everyone's like, that's the most hated character.
Okay, yeah, he's the only person that tried to murder people in real life. He found the main character and, like, tried to stab him in a parking lot.
But,
also, not on here, Shinji from Evangelion.
Okay, I thought about that, but, like, I tried to, like, look up whiny antagonists from a series I know, but I'm like...
But definitely that guy from...
School Days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whiny fucking antagonists and protagonists. I don't care if they're supposed to be good, I don't care if they're bad.
If they're
don't be fucking whiny and annoying!
Okay, because if you're annoying, no one's going to watch you, because they're not going to think about the evil stuff.
Oh.
They're just going to say, oh my god, I wish you were off the screen. I hate looking at you.
I have an example of a whiny protagonist,
Oh.
which is Yuki from Future Diary, because apparently he's so whiny and annoying, and I've seen 8 episodes, and I'm like, people will not watch it because he's so annoying, and they're like, oh, I don't want to listen to that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so... I just can't handle people who are so fucking whiny and bitchy.
Yeah, like, let me say, like, the guy from Sword Art Online, he's such an asshole, he's so annoying, just talks about how he thinks he deserves the girl whose name escapes me. Asuna? Yeah, I was gonna say Yuna for some reason.
Of the Dawn.
Shut up. But yeah.
Oh, that's Yona.
They're all just assholes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. The power of friendship.
It pisses me off a lot. That I get it in some fights. It's necessary.
Yeah, I get it. In some situations, yeah.
It's absolutely necessary.
Fucking always.
Not fucking Naruto where everything's like beaten with the power of friendship. Yeah.
And like, okay.
I looked up anime power of friendship. These two kept popping up and I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, but like, I mean, in kids shows, it's like, yeah, okay. But it's just, you know, when it's overused constantly, like, I think a show it's overused the most in is probably in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragon Ball.
Which is a show that I absolutely adore, and I haven't seen Dragon Ball, so I wouldn't know. And, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a show about, like, dark magic and, like, demons and, like, people getting possessed. But everything's like, believe in the heart of the cards. It was the friends that did it. And it's like, no, that's not what the show is about.
I gotta say that I think almost every series is accused of doing this.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
In a way, sense, or form, every
it's just
show
when you overuse it. Like, a show that I like it in is like in Pokemon. Because Ash will be like, I believed in my Pokemon, and they pulled through in the battle.
No.
But, like, that makes sense.
It makes sense, but I just don't like him repeating it over and over again.
But at least he doesn't, like actually physically say it. Because, like, literally in Yu-Gi-Oh! Every 5 seconds, it's like, it was my friends that believed in me. Like, you don't need to say that shit every 5 seconds. Like, if it's implied, it's fine. Don't say it constantly.
Like, Naruto, they always talk about, like, certain characters, like, always believing in them. And,
Believe it!
Believe! But also in Fairy Tail, which is also something I'm pissed off about, how they'll do it, like, for certain moments, it's like, oh, Urza's down for the count, and she's like, I have to think of my friends. Power of friendship, and then she wins, and I'm like, that's bullshit. Just
I get it, like, your friends is a motivator.
Motorboat.
But the power of your friendship isn't what fucking did it. It's probably you got motivated by thinking about your friends.
Yeah, so...
There's no power in friendship, sorry.
Okay, and my most annoying one?
If it wants to work, overuse archetypes, mainly tsundere.
Yes. I didn't think about this until I saw it in another video, which, I didn't realize just how overused some archetypes are, especially the tsundere. which is, if you like to explain it, because I'm probably gonna butcher it.
Like, a tsundere is like that girl that's really bitchy and stuff, but like she'll like have a crush on a guy, and then she'll be like, "Oh, you're so cute. Not that I like you or anything." You know? Yes, we get it. Like there's like you know who it is when you see it. You know.
I gotta say, almost every show has a character that's similar to this. Either there is one, or they're so close, but they're not it. And these are some of like more famous ones in anime. Especially Missy on the bottom right.
But yeah, I totally get it. Like, okay, archetypes are fine for outlining a character,
but don't use them.
But don't make them like don't make that the entire personality.
I also kind of don't like that tsundere is like the main character archetype.
Yeah, tsunderes are also really popular for like main female leads.
Well, okay, there's a show that I really like, and the main female lead is a tsundere, but it works out, so I'm fine with it. Actually, I know two, and it works fine.
Okay, it's okay if it like works for the show, cool. And if it's like if there's more personality traits than just I'm really angry, then that's cool. Just don't make that the entire personality.
When you say Mikasa's this?
No, Mikasa is not.
I'm trying to think of a character who's like really cold, and who doesn't really have any like good relevance to the plot, but they're there.
They're just there. Yeah, a lot of these characters.
And they're kind of like a main character, because the girl on the bottom left got her own show.
Why? Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
It's like the girl from like Railgun.
Oh, I would
something.
know. Anyway, but like a lot of these characters are just there to be bitchy. That's it. That's their purpose.
Yeah, she was in the original show as someone like this. I haven't seen the show, but I do know about it. And she basically kind of got her own show with multiple seasons to it of her being this. And I'm like, no, I don't like it. So, yeah. So, in my opinion, if they turn around and they're not a tsundere at the end of the series, I'm fine with that. But just don't keep up the entire act throughout the entire series. It pisses me off.
I know. The other archetype I really hate is, the flip side of this, when they're all, like, really weak and need saving all the time and don't do anything. They're just there to be useless.
I hate that people actually name anime characters that when they're not that type. They just see what's, like, going on and they're like, oh, well, they're the, damsel in distress character. No, they're not. You haven't given them a chance yet to actually redeem themselves, assholes.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters like that, but when the character has no redeemable qualities, is what I'm saying. Like, this one thing is their entire character.
Yeah, there's actually a character in Miracle Train, which is, he doesn't have really a personality, but he can cook. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, what's going for him right now.
That he can cook?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. You have one thing going for you.
Good for you. Go cook somewhere else.
Yeah. I gotta say, the same is for, Lori, I think, in, Brothers Conflict. One you like?
Yori? Yeah.
I feel like that's him,
yeah, too. He just doesn't have a personality, honestly. It's either, okay. So basically, I think this is just, lack of personality, or they only have one trait.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. Lack of development, I guess you could say.
Next 5 are ones I actually like.
Characters getting in awkward situations.
Yes. Because I just can't help but laugh at just how bad things go over the edge.
Yeah.
Tsukimi, Baga attacks. I just didn't like having to put the soul year thing in, but it made sense.
But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. And it's a good way to, like, loosen tension if something serious is happening. Like,
I was debating on, like, saying just nosebleeds in general, or just doing the awkward situation.
No, like, one of my favorite examples in this, which you don't have a picture of, is there's a scene in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood where it's near the end of the series, everyone's all depressed and serious, and Edward goes home, and he decides to, and, if you know Full Metal Alchemist, this isn't a spoiler, it happens in, like, the first episode. Him and his brother burnt his house down, so he doesn't have a place to go back to. So he goes back to his friend Winry's house, and he thinks no one's home. So he goes, I guess because it's just like a place of comfort for him, he goes to Winry's room and he he's sitting there like eating a sandwich, and Whiny comes back too, but doesn't know he's there. So she goes to her room to change, and she's halfway through taking her shirt off, and then she sees Edward sitting at her desk, and like screams and like hits him with a wrench, and it's just so funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that might have been long. Sorry.
No, I was like.
It's a really good scene, I swear.
I was listening, man.
You look confused.
I'm just tired.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Transformations. I made this slide. Sorry.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, transformations. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with transformation sequences because, I mean, they're really cool, and it gets you hyped for the battle.
But
it's just when they're really long and happen in
every single fucking episode.
In the same time length.
Like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, where it's like that minute-long thing.
Called Sailor Moon.
But like when shows that do it, I was watching one the other day. I don't remember what it was, but the transformation scene, like the first time they did it, it was long, and it was like, oh yeah, that's really cool. But every other time they did it, they cut it down to a couple seconds, and I'm like, that's great. Now we can just go straight to the battle because I've seen this 20 times already.
Yeah.
It's just when they do it right, you know, not a super stupid, annoying one.
No, I agree.
Anything you have to say?
No, like, I don't know who the characters are other than Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I know. There's Sailor Moon, one that looks like she's from a 90s anime. It looks like a Card Captors ripoff. And the one on the left looks like it's from something current.
I don't know. Don't care. Okay. Top 3.
School setting.
I just love animes at school.
I mean...
I love them.
Yeah. I don't really think I have anything bad against this one.
I mean... I don't like it when they label it as a school show, and yet they don't really show time at school.
Oh, yeah, that's like, one of the things people find really funny about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they're all, like, seniors in high school, but, like, they're never at school.
Yeah. I mean, at least with, like, Danganronpa, they're, like, not really doing school, but they're at school.
Yeah, and that's not a school anime. And, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't a school anime either, but... And yet Yu-Gi always wears his school uniform.
I didn't know you had so many Yu-Gi-Oh! References.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, anyway. Anything else?
Nah. 2. Harems. Yeah. I'm okay.
You can't go wrong, but I
yes,
do
you
like...
can go wrong.
I do like the reverse harem.
Only if you do it right.
I only like the reverse harems. Regular harems can, like, go away.
Yeah, I like reverse harems. But, like, okay, like, a harem anime that I super fucking hate and I talked about before, and I think it's harem. You dropped the fucking camera.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, what I was gonna say is, Chaos Head. You fuck that.
Yeah, no, don't ever talk about
that. Is that bottom one Rosario and Vampire?
Yeah, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what the only characters I've ever seen from that anime are the pink-haired girl and the white-haired girl.
Yeah. Oh, you got it right, wow.
Okay. But, I like reverse harems, but only when they're done right. None of this Chaos Head shit, none of this school day shit, none of this diabolic lover shit. You know it's good.
You wanna know what I found out about, Dance with Devils?
What?
Apparently it's a, harem musical thing.
Uh-huh.
So they have musical numbers in the show that go along with what's going on. I'm like, what? There's musical numbers? Man.
When you didn't know something was a musical.
Ah.
Okay, but yeah, all I really have to say about this is if it's done right.
Do you know what number 1 might be?
No, I don't. Yes! This is what I was thinking this entire time, was the sitting by the window cliche. Oh my god. Okay, I totally get this. Yeah, it's pretty annoying because that's literally like every fucking show in a school ever. But when you think about it, it's kind of necessary for the way things happen and for storytelling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm sorry, that was a huge outburst. But yes, this is exactly what I was thinking.
You just said, I have no idea. I was thinking this.
No, because I didn't think you would actually put this on. That's
no,
all.
This is like my favorite thing.
I mean, okay, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying because it's like you can always tell who the main character is because they're in the back of the window, usually the second to last seat or the last seat in the back of the room next to the window. And it's like, okay, but why? It's for like I said, it's for the purpose of storytelling. Because a lot of things that happen, they'll like have like an inner monologue or like a soliloquy or whatever while they're looking out the window. And like in like shows like Death Note, that's super important because that's how he finds the fucking Death Note.
Yeah, and or Kimi ni Toke, which is the one on the upper right. That's also important because they all become her friends that way. Because no one wants to sit next to her back there, so they all move their desks, like surround her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Tonari no Seki-kun.
Which all takes place in the back of the classroom, which is the bottom right.
Then you have Wolf Children. I don't know why Inuyasha's on there. Inuyasha, Wolf Children, Bleach, and
Whatever
Clanad.
Is that Clanad? I couldn't tell.
And then you have the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
So yeah, I think this is one that I don't think anyone really notices, but once you think about it, you're like, oh.
Like, this is in, like, everyone's list, but it's not, like, on a high note.
Yeah, because it's not bad. It's just, like I said, it's for the purpose of the story.
I know, and I like it. So I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, we're gonna end this now. I'm dying.
Oh, also another cliche that wasn't on here.
What?
The main character and the main character alone having outrageous hair colors.
Oh, there was actually one saying, like, it has to be, like, hair logic.
Yeah, anime hair logic is also something that I really dislike.
There's a name for
Hiccuping?
that. Yeah.
But yeah, like, we can all immediately name those kinds of characters with the outrageous hair or the hair color. And it's like, okay, yes, it's there so you can tell who's the main character, who's important, and who's not. But, like, oh my god. Stop! When you make characters too out there, it's just really ridiculous. And I know I keep talking about this show, but like in Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously, literally fucking obviously, all the main characters look ridiculous. But no one else looks that ridiculous. It's just the main character. So stop!
How?
It's just stupid. So, like, either decide everyone in your show is gonna have, like, natural hair, maybe some people dye their hair, or in your show, everyone's gonna have weird hair.
Yeah.
Pick one.
I agree. What's one that you actually like?
What do you mean?
Like a cliche I didn't mention that you like.
I don't know if I can think of any. Oh, do you know what I like? I really like outrageous weapons. Like, I like oversized weapons that you're like, that person clearly cannot actually wield that weapon. Like, you know, almost everything in Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess.
Hiccups. You want me to close the sign off? This has been Top 10 Anime Cliches. Come back next time for whatever's next. Bye!